Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a Divine Masculine Twin Flame reading. I was going to go live. I wasn't sure. I was back and forth, so I may go live, but we'll see how I feel after this reading, okay? So, people are getting triggered left and right, guys. People are just getting so triggered lately, and a lot of energy just flying around, you know. All we can do is be in control of our own energies. So I'm gonna do a little bit of the singing bowl. I'm gonna use, I have so many tarot decks that were in storage, so if you guys keep seeing me use new tarot decks, it's because I own so many that I haven't used in years. All right. Okay, so, what is going on, guys? What is going on? Okay, so, I'm going to start off with this Wanderer's Tarot. Now, this is a deck I haven't used in a while, and it's a little different. So let me actually see if I can remember with the cups and the moon and the, well, we'll see here. I don't have the booklet. I love this tarot deck. It's from Casey Zabala, and I actually took a course from her after I had already learned tarot. It was kind of like a refresher course, and it was really good, but her deck is just beautiful. Okay, we've got the Chariot. I pulled this earlier, guys. We've got 9 of Feathers, which is 9 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, a lot of abandonment energy coming up. These cards are really different. We've got 10 of Cups, which is the 10 of Moons, and 10 of Pentacles. Interesting. I love the Pentacles cards in her deck because they just are very grounding. We've got Feathers, which is Wands. We've got the Chariot. Okay, let me show you guys. So this is the 9 of Wands, which I also pulled earlier. Chariot, Cancer energy, 3 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. And I've been saying this, guys, we're nearing the end of a cycle here with this journey, okay? 10s are the end. We're completing things. And we've got 5 of Pentacles. A lot of people are really facing their abandonment wounds head on here, okay? Now, with the 9 of Wands and the 3 of Wands, I feel like we're taking a step back energetically. If we're not, we need to, because this is saying that there's something that needs to be sort of reevaluated before we move forward. Something maybe within us, something that we have to look at within ourselves, something that we're projecting on the outside and we're not integrating fully on the inside. So I'm going to actually now use another tarot deck that's a little bit hard for me to decipher. I want you guys to see these 10 of Pentacles. This is like a strong foundation we're trying to build here, which is interesting because I feel this 10 of Moons, 10 of Cups is really, it's almost like illusionary. It's like this is the real deal versus this is the illusion, okay? So this is kind of more fantasy. And so I feel like we're really looking at seeing things from a very realistic perspective here, okay? What's the truth of things? And once we get to the truth, we are set free, because the truth is always, it's not necessarily fantasy, but it is positive. You know, all these things that we tell ourselves, all these negative things are not the truth. We've got 7 of Swords, that's the lies. And we've got Master of King of Swords. So what I'm also getting is that a lot of feminines, we've got Sage of Chalices, which is Queen of Cups, and we've got Sage of, is that the same? We've got Sage of orbs and Sage of Chalices. I just want to make sure the Sage is what I think it is. So, once again, two kind of opposing energies. Yeah, the ultimate feminine. So we've got Queen of Cups and Queen of Swords. The orbs is swords. And we've got Seven of Swords and Master of Swords, which is King of Swords. So what I feel a lot of it is the feminine have believed. You know what? I just realized that I didn't put on my light here. That's why it's kind of dark. Hold on one second, guys. It's almost like the feminine right now is battling, and even the masculine too, a lot of these subconscious patriarchal beliefs that men and masculine figures in our society have defined that have made us all feel sort of in the dark, sort of limited. It's like this cold masculine energy that we're trying to overcome. I don't know what we've got going on here. Okay. So, but it's a deception. It's not the real thing. That's what I'm saying. We're looking for the truth here, okay? So, with the King of Swords and the Seven of Swords, this could also be the masculine disillusioning themselves here. And then we've got Queen of Swords. So actually we have counterparts here, both very detached, both very truth-seeking, both not really emotionally connected to each other, but then we do have the Queen of Cups. So I feel like underneath all of this like detachment, all of this energy of defensiveness is the truth, is the emotional connection. But there's been some lies, there's been some deceptions here that are preventing the masculine and the feminine from really connecting. Okay, and I think it's both of their lies with themselves and each other. And this is like, until both parties face the truth within themselves, there will be no forward movement. We've got Two of Swords, and it's like, that's where we're looking for the Ace of Swords, but the Two of Swords is like a confusion, like what is the truth? We're trying to get to the truth here. And if you guys are not seeking the truth, we've got Seeker of Chalices, which is Page of Cups. If you're not seeking a way to find the truth within your heart, because it's almost like you need to get to some sort of truth in your heart. It's not something you just believe on a mental level. It has to be something that resonates within your heart. That's where the shifts will be. Okay, so let's get from the mystical shaman oracle. If you guys watch me, you know that I love this deck. What are some of the messages here in the collective going on? This deck always answers everything. I'm gonna have to step away for a second as well. Okay, the Sun is reversed. Lack of clarity. Well, this is an oracle deck, so I don't usually take reversals, but we've got the Sun and the Hunter. There's a lot of masculine and feminine energy showing up here. We have Queen of Cups, Page of Cups, King of Swords. You know, a lot of the opposing masculine energy. The Sun is masculine. The Hunter is also masculine. So there's a lot of healing that needs to be done on the masculine side right now. This is number 53 and number 27. Hold on one second, guys. My parents' TV is too loud. So I feel with the Three of Wands, the Chariot, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, we're trying to head in this definitive direction, but we need to know the truth. And I think there's a lot of confusion with, there's so many mental games and projections and like the masculine not owning their stuff, the feminine not owning their stuff, that it's getting very blurry on who's to blame, which issue is whose. The Sun is acknowledged by many cultures as the foremost masculine force. In other traditions, it is seen as the feminine in her full power. Either way, it is the most brilliant light for all beings and allows life to sprout from the dark feminine earth. It could be gentle and warming, close to sunrise or sunset, fall or winter, or it could be destructive as in its zenith during the scorching summer. And that's what I feel like we have a choice right now. The reason why it's not clear is because we can decide either way. So it's up to us to decide which path we're taking. Have you been shining your light for too long? Remember, the daylight is only half of the day. The night must have her equal time, and she offers us her gifts as well. Be careful not to be blinded by your light or the light of others. Do not become enamored with yourself or worship others. Beware of your shadow. Have you been hibernating? Have you been introspective? It's time to come out of your cave and savor the life-giving light of our star. The sun rekindles your passion and your creative energy. Life is calling you to shine your light and to add your lightness and humor. So what I'm getting is that we're kind of being forced to really look at ourselves and think about how we're presenting in the world right now. What areas are we lacking? What have we been doing too much of the extreme of? Because it's kind of like going from one extreme to the other. And we have to like modify our own belief systems and our own behavior. And like, if we want to change the course, okay? And then we had the hunter here, which to me is just like taking action, going out. That's like the chariot kind of energy. Stop hibernating. We have the bear here, so there's definitely like a hibernating kind of energy here. My dog is going crazy. Investigate, look closely, ask questions, think before acting, grounding, returning to reality, coming home. You guys, these are the same energies that are coming up throughout this whole reading. This says such a curious dream, which is that 10 of Cups energy. But then it's saying to get grounded, get back into reality, and to look closely, investigate, okay? So think before acting. A lot of this journey is about harnessing our energy, pulling back, okay? Let's get some from Mystic Moon's Twin Flame Journey. Queen of Wands. Now we've got another queen. We had the Queen of Cups. This is Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, magnetic and confident. Okay. Magician, manifestation tools. The Magician's been coming up a lot too. So whatever energy we're in right now is what we're manifesting. We get a choice. We have independence for the feminine again. So I feel the feminine is very much in like a strong power right now. I feel that's sort of what, it's almost like this wobbly energy I'm getting from the masculine. He doesn't know how to navigate this because the feminine is, I'm every woman, it's all in me. She's kind of starting to really come into her full strength, her full power, embody who she is, be independent, be strong. And the masculine's kind of like, whoa, I don't know what to do with all this, okay? So, let's get from the Oracle of the Energies. It's like the feminine has taken on this energy of the sun, this bright light. And that's the other thing is if the feminine is too imbalanced in a masculine energy, then the masculine is not going to be the hunter. If she becomes the hunter, she creates an imbalance in this connection. The feminine has to take on these receptive moon type energies. She does have to take a step back. It's kind of a thing because we just had International Women's Day, and it's like women are always getting this mixed message of like, well, if they're like an entrepreneur or if they're strong, then like they're not going to be appealing to a masculine. And so it's kind of like, well, it depends on the masculine you're dealing with and if they can handle that as well. I'm getting pain in my left ear. Healing the heart and broken open. So we're going through these things in our life. We have 28 and 23 where we're getting ripped wide open in order to heal these places in us to move forward. Okay, so I've been talking to my friend a lot today, another reader, about how, you know, it's like ever since I've been on this journey, it seems like no relationship is really a relationship. It's all temporary and it's all like everyone ends up just being a teacher. And I know once something starts, I'm like, I know this is going to end. This is just meant to show a part of me to me. And it's all, like she was saying, designed by us to heal ourselves, to be broken wide open. So every time we're cracking, every time we're breaking, every time we're hurting, this is an opportunity for healing. I'm going to go get my dog because she's going crazy. crying, but you're just a good girl in general. She's like shaking. It's like, okay, like, for instance, the more time I spend with her, because Frenchies are very like attached dogs. I literally feel like I was a Frenchie in my last life. I resonate so much with her energy. The more time you give them, the more attached they get. And it's like an energy. Like last night before we went to bed, I was laying with her. Well, she was crying for me to lay with her at 10. Usually she's already like tired by then. And I knew because I had given her so much energy at night to get more and more attached that she was going to wake up in the middle of the night and want me to lay with her again when she's actually been sleeping through the night. And so it's kind of like that masculine and feminine energy where when we're pouring so much into the cup is just getting overflowed and confusing. I forgot I had coconut oil on my so we have to just really be very conscientious of our energy that we're putting in, because there's going to be an energetic exchange no matter what energy we put in, okay? So let's get from, what happened to my thing here? All right, I'm going to pull from this Raining Rouge Tarot. The star energy just, oh, look at this, 7 of Swords on the bottom. There's some sort of lies and deception and not willing to see the truth within some of the parties here, okay? If you're not willing to see the truth, then you're not going to get the healing, and you're not breaking yourself open, and you're not allowing the journey to really do for you what it's trying to do for you, okay? The Hermit. We've got to go within. This is a Virgo energy. We've got to make this a solo journey. We've got to stop projecting onto other people that they're not doing what we want them to do. And we've got 7 of Pentacles. A lot of 7s here. Okay, this is about, you know, really reevaluating where we're putting our energy, what direction we want to move in. Okay, I'm going to pick from this Oracle of Hidden Realms. Okay. The Gathering, community, kinship, and companionship. And that's what I'm kind of saying is, so it like gets to be on this journey where every relationship, every friendship is literally just a mirror for you, a teacher for you. And it becomes a very solo journey. It's no longer really about having fun and just having associates just for the sake of it. There is a moment, there is a place for joy, but it's mostly about learning. If you're on a spiritual journey, it's hard. It's learning. It's being forced to face things. The liminal dance, delicacy, fragility, and transience. And that's what I was saying, is like realizing that everything is temporary and it's all just a reflection of where you're at this moment. Okay, so let's get some, where's the masculine at? This is from my Twin Flame Poetic Confessions. Signs. The time on the clock is a reminder that you're always there and yet never there. I pulled this like today or earlier, okay? Signs. So the masculine is seeing signs. They're staying in line with the spiritual journey. They haven't gotten off. There's no way for them to get off. So it's not like they've disconnected from you or forgotten about you, because they, once you guys realize you're on a journey, there's no getting off. Even though you want to get off, honey. We've got past life memories. There's something familiar in your eyes, something familiar in your lies. We came back this lifetime to make things right. Maybe this time we will win the fight. The challenge we are being forced, and this is a theme throughout this reading, is to be in the truth. Now, if you have people who are like, the things aren't happening for me, I'm in a dark night of the soul, it's all crappy. What truths are you not willing to face? Because the truth will set you free. The truth will open up the doors of your heart. The truth will heal you. But you have to face it first. And you have to, it's not this brutal truth either. It's the truth that we are already exactly where we're supposed to be. It's all working out for us. There's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to chase. There's no energy that's imbalanced. Naturally, at our core, we're good. But we've convinced ourselves of all these wounds, of all these battles that we think we have to face, these ego layers that we don't have to be in. We could just shed it all and realize at the core of us, the truth is there, and the truth will set us free. And the truth is that We're on a spiritual journey. We're protected. We're divinely guided. This is a chosen path that we chose, our creator chose, whatever you want to believe. And it's all working out and everything's the exact way it's supposed to be. And we could just let it all go because it's all good. All right, bunny? All right, guys. So we're going to do a deeper truth then. That's where the deeper truth comes from. I am at peace in this moment, knowing I am fully supported by the universe. Everything is working out for me. My twin loves me. There was never a doubt about that. I don't need them to do anything to prove that. I don't need to battle. I don't need to fight. All of those battles and those fights, they're all actually a form of self-sabotage. I just need to trust and to be my own best friend, to be on my own side and know it's all working out for me, and stop sabotaging myself because I am the ultimate decider of how I want things to be, and I feel worthy and deserving of love and joy and happiness and peace and balance. Those are who I am, and I let go of any blockages and any beliefs that prevent me from feeling the essence of who I am. I am honest with myself. I let go of all of these layers that I developed growing up that told me I was anything but exactly the way I was supposed to be. I am loved. I am worthy. I am connected. My masculine loves me. I am supported. Everything is the exact way it's supposed to be. All right, guys, that is my reading. She's going crazy because I have coconut oil on my hands. Well, that's a good thing to keep her distracted. All right, Lola, say bye to the camera, bunny. Thank you guys for being here. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.